Hello, chat. How's everybody doing today? I am very cold. It is very cold where I'm at. My feet are cold. I'm not wearing socks. I should be wearing, like, real socks. But I'm not. I guess I prefer to be freezing. I don't know. It's cold. I mean, at least we get the nice little festive music to play. But, yeah. So welcome back to the stream, everybody. It's funny, this used to happen every single time I play Voices of the Void. I should be streaming something else. I should be streaming Caesar 3, finish that game up. I should be playing Majesty 2, getting that game cleaned up and finished. But instead, we're here. We're here playing Voices of the Void. And I think I need to adjust my audio a little bit. I think my audio is a little bit quiet. Let's try that. Make it marginally more louder on my end. There we go. My voice should be coming through better now. A little bit, anyhow. Just a little bit. So anyway, how's everybody doing today? I'm hoping that today we're going to get a lot of the base cleaned up. Will we? I don't know. I've made these promises before and then have completely ignored the base. So, the good news is, the astutes of you may notice that my 0.9 version is on top. That's because I finally got the keycard. I got the keycard back. I got the keycard for the bunker. The keycard for the bunker. That was very loud. Hopefully I remembered to update to the right version. Let me see. Is my hook broken? Hard to say. We're just going to assume that I saved the right version of the game. Talion Daff, how's it going today? New version? No, it's still the same version, but there is an issue in the current version. So we need this key card here. And normally I'm also starving, but that's okay. I'll explain this real quick, and then I'll go and get some sustenance. So normally you get that key card. Come on, let me up. There we go. You get that key card here. That key card right there. And the way when I saw the new FNAF movie made me think about torturing myself with the games. I haven't seen the new FNAF movie yet. It's on my list of things to do. I've made some plans with some buddies, but they have not come to fruition yet. But yeah, normally you're supposed to get that key card using the hook, but in the current version of the game, it's broken. You cannot get this key card. So you have to go to a previous version of the game and get the key card from that version and then bring it here. So that's what I did. So I now have this key card here, and I believe if we come over here now and swipe the key card, ooh, that's a weird gap. I never noticed that gap before. Key card? Yeah. And then we could just walk in. We don't need this key card anymore. And that leads us into the bunker. Which, who the heck needs a actual seal on the door when you can just bash it open? Yeah. This is a disgusting mess. Okay, well, that's all we're going to explore about that for the moment. Because today we're going to focus on trying to clean the base a little bit. That's fine. Let's not worry about that. It's just a flesh gib. That's the way it goes. Sometimes you get flesh gibbed. All right, we need to get some food, though. We need to get some food into our stomach. I think we're just going to crack open one of these MREs. So, I have no idea where we were at last time. I think things happened. I don't remember where we're at with our daily tasks. It's fine. It's fine. We're fine. That was a surprisingly good MRE. Alright. So it's almost midnight. This is downloading. Are we processing a signal? We are not. We also don't have any signals right now. Okay. Alright. So I guess the first thing we're going to do is go in here and check out to see if there's any signals that we can process. This is the exoplanet one here. This is an unknown 2 signal. I find it hard to believe that we wouldn't have processed that, but we can. We can perform the write and process that. Planet 1. Some of these we've probably just forgotten to save. I need to keep that in mind, too. But there are a few, like, level 2 signals here that maybe we didn't update. Let's see, 1203. I'm sure there's a far easier way to do this. But it's fine. Let's copy this signal. And then we'll process it to level 3. There we go. Daily tasks. 3 level 3 signals, Golf, Juliet, India, and then the log tapes. Let's see, what was it? Golf, Juliet, India. There we go. So we are almost to the point we were before the 0.9b update. So that's pretty encouraging. Let's go up and, I don't know, close our eyes for about 5 minutes before the drone arrives. Okay, that was actually, like, basically no time. I was hoping for a little bit more shut-eye, but I guess it was midnight, so it makes sense. Why am I hearing thunky thunks? You know what? Let's not worry about it. I've thought about playing the Five Nights at Freddy's games before, but they're really not. They're really not my kind of game. I just keep hearing suspicious thunking sounds. Here's the server upgrade. You know what? Let's lock this. We'll lock that for tonight. Alright, that's almost downloaded. This isn't anywhere near being processed. So I think I've come to a realization about cleaning the base, and I think I've been doing it somewhat wrong this entire time. We need to grab... Oh no, where is it? I should have a broom somewhere. Did I bring it down here? I don't remember where I put my broom. I think the last place I used it was in this little goblin cave. But I don't know where it went. So we may have to buy a new broom, I guess. We'll probably find it somewhere in our adventures. Oh, wait, there it is. Whew. I was a little bit worried there for a second. So what my game plan is, we're going to use the broom, and we're just going to sweep the trash into the garage. Because we're going to turn it all into scrap, right? Oh, my scrap stack came back down. Well, that's kind of cute. Depressing, but cute. So, if we just bring all of the scrap, or all the trash here, we can just kind of lift it onto the workbench, rather than trying to bring it, like, in inventory at a time. I think that makes a lot more sense than... Hello, potato. Get out of here. I think that makes a lot more sense than just trying to run back and forth. Alright. Save this bad boy. Let's take a listen here. High quality sounds. High quality sounds. There we go. I still feel like when we get daily tasks, we should get a variety of signal requirements. I kind of don't like the fact that it's just always the highest tier signal that you can research. I wish it was like 4 signals of level 1, 3 signals of level 2, 2 signals of level 3, something along those lines. It's just so samey when it's just 3 level 3 signals, 4 level 3 signals, 2 level 3 signals. I don't know. But one thing that I do know, I need to buy a couple things. I want to save my money because I want the cell gun. Let's see, what am I looking for? I'm looking for the drive rack. Yeah, we're gonna buy 2 of these guys. And I think there's also, like, a floppy box? Yeah. I actually own one of these, which is kind of funny. That's 190 points. We're also going to buy a radio, because it's about that time. ATV radio? No, we're just going to buy a regular radio. There we go. So that's 270 points. That's basically a single daily task, if we can get it all done. We'll buy that. And let's go ahead and start working on a new signal. We're going to have to go to bed soon, but I want to get all of these things set up before I go to sleep. Oh, is this already despawning? Surely this signal just spawned in when we loaded the game, right? Why would it be despawning already? Oh well, that's just the way it goes, I guess. Oh, it's a cooldown error. I thought for a second my my coordinate tower finally went down. There we go. Hello, 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 hello. Give me these. And get out of here. I want to do this because I want to get my my work area a little bit more organized. So I always try to do this. I have mixed experiences with it. Sometimes I'm good at it, sometimes I'm bad at it. But, yeah, so I want my finished drives to be over here. These will be all of my level 3 drives. And then I also want this drive rack for my empty drives. That way I'm not carrying around half a dozen drives every single time I walk around. Doesn't mean I won't forget to empty my inventory occasionally, but squeeze this bad boy right there. All right. Now we can just kind of slip these bad boys in here. Come on. There we go. We can be all neat and organized. Just like old time's sake. Oh. Maybe a little bit too much like old time's sake. There we go. And then the floppy box we can put right there. Oh, wait. We have to open it? I have one of these in real life. How do we use it? There we go. Okay, so we do have to just, like, manually put it in. We can't just slam it in. That's too bad. Alright, I am getting super tired. Ooh! I'm pretty sure... Yeah, I'm pretty sure I have to do a whole loop. There we go. Frequency's higher? Sure is. There we go. And then this bad boy is done. Let's listen to this guy. Oh, hello, Mr. Googly Eyes. I see you peeking over my console right there. How's it going, buddy? Nice. All right. All right, so let's start processing one more signal, if we can. Exoplanet 1. Yeah, it's that one down there. I'm just trusting my past self that I actually have these organized right, which is probably not a good idea. I don't trust my past self with anything, so it's wild that I'm trusting myself with this. All right, now let's go get some sleep. I'm too tired to run. I actually also have enough money to set up a Bitcoin farm, but I don't know. I don't know how I feel about passive income. Sounds like a scam to me. I will say, now that I, like, obviously this is like functionally this is my second playthrough of the game. Realistically speaking, it's probably closer to like my third, just in sheer hours of playtime. I feel a lot more comfortable with the scares in the game now. It's not It's not quite as oppressively spooky. It's why I'm not afraid to run off into the nighttime. Come on. You know the thing that I hate about this dream? The thing that I hate about this dream is that I'm sure they've added more dreams to the game. I'm sure they have. I'm sure there's lots of spooky, scary, ominous dreams that they've added to the game. And yet, strangely enough, I just keep getting this one. I just keep getting this one. Maybe it's my affinity for the mannequins this playthrough. I don't know. Also, this one's just extremely long. It's not particularly engaging. You just run in a circle and hope they don't catch you. You could just straight up sprint the whole time, but I don't know if that would screw up the timing of the mannequins behind you. I don't know. I don't know. I just casually walk. Occasionally I run, like right here. It's not that hard. Of course, I say that I've definitely screwed up this stream before, and I'll probably screw it up again in the future. I think part of it is something to do with, like, how the game determines what dreams you get. Like, I think that the dreams that you get are based on, like, your interactions with the game. So, like, that's not good. Whew. Tried to close me in there. So, like, if you're pretty well kept, you know, you sate your hunger, you don't sleep too long, or too little, or whatever, then, you know, you're probably just going to get the same dreams. I could be wrong about that. I don't know. Well, we have maxed out our stamina. That is the nice thing about dreams, is that you do get rewarded for completing them properly. Alright, so this should be done. Aye, aye. That should be done. Yes. Well, that's spooky sounding. Sounds like that asteroid's hungry. So that's this asteroid? Yeah. There we go. Alright, let's start processing this unknown signal. I think we saved that signal. It should be the first unknown signal. Yeah, it is. Beautiful. All right, let's get another signal started. How convenient. There's one right here. There we go. So we'll get that signal started to download, and then we will go start working on our daily tasks. That's what the game plan is. And then hopefully if we can get our daily task done quickly, we'll be able to come back to base and clean a little bit tonight. Huh. No presents today, huh? Maybe it was because I was up all night. I don't know. I don't really know how that works. I don't know how Christmas works. I just thought my parents put presents under the tree. Oh, battery. Gimme. Thank you. Let's get Kerfer running, too. Get to work. Stop slacking. No, I said get to work.
No. No.
Are you okay? Are you good, Kerfer? You know what? I'm sure he'll be fine. Ooh, that looks like a star. I heard it. It's back. Yeah. I just heard like a slight oscillation in the frequency when I first changed the polarity. Is it the whole way down? Wow. Very nearly. There we go. Alright, let's go nibble on some food in our refrigerator and then go do our daily task, shall we? Let's see, what do we want to eat today? You know what? Let's make sure our energy is good. We'll eat these Toblerones. And then... crackers? Yeah. Well, kind of. There we go. Just nibble on a hot dog bun. Delicious. Okay. Now it's on to a hard day's work. And coffee? Nah, we don't need coffee. We can't afford coffee. Alright, Golf, Juliet, and India. Golf, Juliet, India. That's actually really easy. We'll go to Golf first and then hit India and Juliet. Well, we'll hit Juliet first and then India and Golf. It actually shouldn't be that difficult. What is difficult is that we don't have a lot of fuel. And I have no idea where our... Okay. Never mind. I was about to say, I have no idea where our fuel tanks are. Alright, let's go to Juliet, shall we? This should be a super easy day. Our map is still broken. That's just the way it's gonna be. You know what? Let's not worry about that. Let's not worry about the gib and blood in the middle of the floor. Hello, Ginger Buddha, and thank you for the follow. How's it going today? Game. You know, I should have checked my my floppies to see if any of them were really low on number of writes before I just kind of packed them all into the floppy holder thing. But whatever, it's fine. We're fine. We're fine. This is all fine. So this is Juliet, I think. And then India's along that path. And then Golf is up there beyond the tree line. Work life will be lurking, but love the game as a distraction. Needs more love. I agree. Although, I don't know. It has been getting fairly popular lately. There's a lot of people who've been playing the game, and that is great. Whenever games get attention they deserve, I love it. And this game definitely needs more attention. Okay. Zip around, go over to India. Yeah, golf is like up on the ridgeline there. It's nice that these two satellites are basically like side by side. Although it's up on the ridge side, it's not that one. It's that one. That's the other one we're going to right there. Okay. Hopefully we can get up here. I think we can, yeah. Sometimes these satellite dishes get in the way of the stairs, and then I'm sad. But we have a hook now, so even if that was a problem, we should be able to have resolved it. I wish we could enact other commands while we were waiting for this to process. Like, I'd love to just kind of check our transformers while we're here. Which we can do after the packets are done processing, but we can't do it during. Okay, our transformers are great. And our coordinate radars are also great. So we're good to go. As far as daily tasks are concerned, as long as we get these done quickly, we should be able to hopefully clean the base a little bit. Do a little bit of viscera cleanup detail at this point with all the blood I've left throughout the base. All right. Pretty sure some of our wheels are about to fall off, but that's okay. Honestly, at this point... Honestly, at this point, the damage that I do to the ATV is entirely my fault. The game gives us these nice, convenient paths to follow, and I'm just like, nope, I'm not going to follow the path. I'm just going to go straight over the mountainside. Oh, hello, Kerfur. Goodbye, Kerfur. I hope you don't get possessed by any demons today. I'd have to lock you away again, and nobody wants that. I don't know why I chose to walk around this way. But that's okay. We just wanted to take the scenic route. The mannequins have been strangely quiet. Considering the fact that I haven't destroyed any mannequin... Well, no. I think I have, like, smashed one of them. One or two of them. But I haven't destroyed any mannequins. I remember my first playthrough, I saw them all at uniform, and I just purged them in fire. And it was so long before, like, mannequins naturally spawned on the map, because they do. We've seen that in this playthrough, where like you'll just find a mannequin and it stands sitting in the forest, and then of course that mannequin will come alive, and then you'll be sad. But we did that in my first playthrough, and we were not harassed by mannequins for a long time. In this one, I didn't do that. I expected the mannequins to be a little bit more active. And they have been, but they also haven't been. I think they get more active as the days progress. Maybe. But let's head back to base. We got the tasks done that we need to get done. I'm just waiting for this wheel to fly off. I think we can repair the wheel. Maybe use the toolkit for that. I've never actually tried it. But if we grab the toolbox... we'll do this one. No, that just fixed the ATV. What if we... Maybe they have to have just already broken off, or maybe that's not really a thing. I'm just hallucinating. Who knows? We'll find out together eventually. Okay. So every single time I load the game, we get this random, like, piece of data here. I definitely didn't put that there. But I'm just going to delete it because I don't want it to mess anything up with my daily tasks. It may be a ghost. I don't know. Oh, hi, Kerfer. Good night. All right. There we go. There's my zip. Ooh. There's my zip drive done. Set that over there. This has finished downloading. Nice, nice. Yes. Wise words. All right, let's take a listen to this unknown signal, shall we? Nothing. So, whenever I hear an unknown signal that has, like, no data associated to it, it makes me want to process it to a lower level to see if, like, it's very possible that you can process out, like, the meat and bones of a signal. It's happened a few times. Not very often. I don't think there's many signals where you have to max them out. But they do exist. Okay, let's go ahead and call the drone. Do I want to start another signal first? I probably should. There's another signal down this way. Signal. Signal, there you go. There's a signal right there. Speaking of mannequins. Speaking of mannequins. No. Don't hurt me. Okay, I think we're good. I don't think the mannequin's gonna hurt me. Hi. How are you doing, buddy? There, I have just the place to put you, good sir. What the? All right, the mannequins are apparently too powerful for the locker room. Okay, fair enough. All right, we'll do it like this then. Goodbye. There, he won't be getting out of that anytime soon, chat. You can just stay there, looking menacing. Or as menacing as a mannequin can look. Alright. So this is it. This is our daily task. I'm gonna slam these bad boys in. We'll go grab the other things, and we'll be good to go. We can maybe start cleaning up the mess that is our base. There we go. There's that bad boy, and then this bad boy. Take it away, Mr. Wizard. Alright, we are good to go. We're in lockdown for the night. I should... Unfortunately, our wonderful neighbors trashed my base with their gravity shenanigans. So we kind of gotta get this out of the way first. All right. So we're gonna set this guy here. I don't know how much we're going to be sweeping in this room. This room still has a lot of random stuff that makes it difficult to clean laying around. That's what we need the cell gun for. All right, we got 1,300 points. Nice. There we go. Can we just put all of the Molotovs into this filing cabinet for the time being? That seems like a really bad idea. But we're going to do it anyway. I'm sure I will not forget about these in the future. We also have these sugarcane sticks that we should really do something about. Didn't I? No. I want to process this to level 2. Listen to this guy. There we go. This is just the thunky thunk signal. Nice. Everybody loves a thunky thunk. Okay. Let's get this set up. And then we will finally start cleaning the base. Probably, maybe. I left go of my mouse button at the wrong moment. There we go. Alright, that'll start downloading. This is processing. This is existing. Not as bad. It's not as bad as I thought. Very interesting and unique data you got there. Keep going, Kel. That's right. Validation. 52 points. Excuse me? Okay, so how do we turn this sugarcane into sugar? I grabbed this sugarcane because I was going to turn it into sugar for the Christmas event. But then it turns out we don't need it anymore. Where did my book go? Empty bag, coffee chocolate bar. I know I had a book. Where did my cookbook go? Is it lost to time? I could have swore I put it, like, over here. But maybe it fell onto the floor? Oh, because the aliens and their gravity gun. Oh, okay. We're just going to put this sugarcane right here. I'm sure it won't scare me at some point. All right, let's go get the Let's go get the broom, and we'll start brooming this stuff up. Not mopping. Brooming is completely different from mopping. Is this what you were going to do to me, good sir? That's right. Stay down, old man. Did you get out of here? How did you get out of here? Alright, well... apparently, that's not powerful enough to hold him, so we'll just put him out in the cold for the night. Just remember, folks, if you're cold, so are they. Alright, I need something to hold that door open. I'll grab this. Beat me to it. There we go. Alright, let's start playing music, shall we? Is it about... where did I put my radio? Is it over here? No, where did my radio go? Did I put it back in the thing? See, this is why we need to clean the base. There it is. Alright. Now, we're going to... is it stack that I want? I think it's stack that I want. I don't remember. What do you mean custom content is disabled? This is an unmitigated disaster. No, 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 no. Is it something in... well, I guess we're not... I guess we're not listening to music this time. I'll have to monkey around with that next time and see what the problem is. It's probably... I don't know. Who knows? Probably forgot to set the setting or something. Whatever, it's fine. It's fine. I didn't need my music anyway. This is going to be wild. We're going to push all of this trash down into the garage. There's so much trash here. Look, it's fine. This has to be done. It's taking way longer than I expected it to. Some of these things just don't pick up well, like the cardboard. Like, the cardboard just doesn't sweep very well. Oops. Man, this broom has some oomph to it. Oh, maybe I just need to be closer. No, that actually makes a lot of sense. I don't know how we're going to do stairs with this. Oh my gosh. Look, this is fine. I don't think this is fine. I don't think this is fine at all. Well, this seemed like a great big brain idea. Except I didn't account for stairs. Or doorways. Come on. Come on. Get out. Get out of my room! Yeah, I don't think this is working as well as I wanted it to. It is moving all the trash into a pile. And causing physics to be a little wild. Yeah, I think the way I was doing it before was bad, but not worse than what I'm doing now. Unfortunately. How are you still getting in? The unlocked door. That makes sense. Alright, let's go ahead and just, like, dunk out our inventory over here. There we go. This isn't that bad to just, like, pick it all up by hand. Oh, there's my cooking book. How did it get down here? You know what? Whatever. Questions for another time. Let's start cleaning up this trash. Just a little trash pile at a time. See, this isn't that bad. $2 billion for $2 billion for a cup of Joe. Unfortunate. Inflation. Inflation is really hitting us hard this year. Set up. Yes, it is exactly what I thought it was. Fair enough. Look, when you're out in the well, when you're in the middle of the Swiss Alps on your own, sometimes, you know, you gotta do what you gotta do. Yeah, we can build another server upgrade. Maybe eventually we'll actually deliver these to the satellite so that we can actually use them. Instead of just having them rot in our base until the aliens take them and throw them around. There we go. The best weed in all the South Farthing, indeed. Maybe I should have grabbed an item box. That would have made this a little bit easier. But it's not so bad. Let's go ahead and check how our signals are doing. 100%. And this is at 2 of 3. Let's take a listen to this guy, shall we? Maybe this is just a blank unknown signal. Seems a bit odd. But at this point, I don't really have anything else to do except, like, I don't know, make a copy and bring it in at level 1? This is a bit silly. We'll put that there. I mean, we can always try that, I guess. There's no harm in it. We should be working on our daily tasks for tomorrow, not trying to figure out what's wrong with this signal. Oh, I forgot to download, or I forgot to start another signal to download. Speaking of our daily task for tomorrow. Physics. Don't do anything crazy. I know there's a lot of stuff there for you to interact with. But if I come back and my pile of scrap has exploded or something, I'm gonna be moderately amused. And also a little sad. I think my scrap pile is haunted, folks. I think my scrap pile is haunted. How does our radar look? All's quiet on the Western Front. Okay. Fair enough. It's 2,000 points for... that signal's going away, but this one's not. Yeah, it's 2,000 points for the cell gun. Once we get the cell gun, we can really start making this place look like our own. One. Yeah. There we go. I have mixed feelings about all this extra clutter that's in the base now. On one hand, I like it. It makes it look like it was lived in before you were here. But on the other hand, it just takes so long to clean it. Oh, my scrap pile is very haunted. Okay. It's fine. Let's just keep picking up trash. Actually, we need to eat something. Well, I mean, there's plenty of food in the Frigidator. We'll just nibble at the shrimp burger. And a chicken sandwich. And a food can. There we go. Don't mind all of the cracker packets in the doorway. Anything spooky on the balcony? No. Do you know what is spooky, though? The fact that it looks like a murder took place here. Oops. Why? There we go. It's like every single time you take your finger off of the polarity to change it, it decides to find the polarity. There we go. Good enough. Yeah, we need to get a mop to clean up all the dirt on the floor. That's one of our next big tasks after we get all the random trash piles picked up. And then we also have to start repairing the walls. We gotta get this base looking good, folks. We can't just sit here living in our own filth all the time. Go. Do we still have inventory space left? Barely any. Yeah. Yeah, we're getting there. We're making progress. The stairs are clear. There's dirt and grime everywhere, but we're making progress. This is only after like half a day. This is a half a day's worth of cleaning. Which is still like 30 minutes in game. Or out of game. I don't think we had turned the plate into anything. Whatever, it's fine. We're just gonna load up the trash. We're going to feed the hungry lake that is our pile of scrap. It's getting hungry. It makes angry noises when it hungers. There it is. It's making the hungry noises. I will feed you. Terrible monster. Take my paper scrap and leave me be. Organizing my scrap pile is something that we will do another time. We gotta clean the upstairs space first, the upstairs room, because that's where we're going to put our crafting room eventually. After everything's said and done, I want to move my workbench, and I want to move all of my scrap up there. That way we can just work and craft up there. That's what the game plan is. It's a weird-looking asteroid. All right, final chance to wow me, Unknown 3. Impress me. I am profoundly disappointed in you. I was so full of hope, and you've taken it away from me. Let's leave that drive there. We'll take this drive. We'll process it to level 3. We'll just start processing these to level 3 now. The drone should be coming soon. And then once I monkey around with the drone for a while, I think that's going to be my cue to go to sleep for the night. We could just sell this. I don't really need that for anything. I probably want to keep this metal pot, though. I don't know if we need it for cooking, but I don't want to buy a new one if we do. I don't want to use it, game. We'll leave a plate there, too. Coffee bar? Delicious. Now we don't have to sleep. Now we don't have to sleep for another few hours. Yeah. All according to plan. If only I could be listening to music right now, this would be so much better. I think it's probably an option that I need to adjust out on the menu when I go into my save file, which is part of the reason why I don't want to mess with it. I want to actually, like, continuously play the game, because I know that, like, more and more wild shit will happen. Ooh. That was a saucy word. I just said that. I just said that straight up. Okay. There's more and more saucy stuff that happens the longer you play the game. It's been a while since I've been so vulgar. I hope nobody was listening. I try to keep my language relatively clean. Sometimes words come through. It's okay. Words only have power if you give them power. We may still sleep until morning after the drone arrives. I don't know. I'm still tempted to just sell a lot of this scrap. We have so much scrap. Hopefully there's nothing spooky out here that'll eat me. Nope. Nothing spooky today. We'll just plop an MRE over there for posterity. %? 49% downloaded. Okay. Is there a mop in here? I know there's a mop bucket in here. I don't think there's a mop. You may have to purchase a mop. Or wait. $300 points for a mop? Screw that. I don't want that. That's way too expensive. Alright, let's go get some sleep. Sleep until morning. Then we'll get our daily tasks done for tomorrow. And then we'll go back to cleaning the base. I want to get a lot of the base cleaned today. I don't want to shirk on my duties. That's what today is all about, is cleaning the base. What was that? That was a boom. Well, whatever it was, it didn't wake me up, so I guess I'm not gonna worry about it. I will check the satellite, though, when we wake up.